In case you feel you have been knocked right down exactly when you think you were about to rise, please remember you are not alone. Your body, your mind, your circumstances, all of this can rebuild themselves for you only when you stop fighting and start listening. That voice inside my head became my inner boss. It was harsh, demanding, and very unforgiving. And eventually, I could see that my body is following that voice. First came the slip disc, then the slip bone, and just when I was thinking I have started recovering, I met with an accident. It shattered my right arm, metal plates, surgery, long recovery. That's when I began to listen, not to the chatter, but the silence beneath it. I slowly began to rebuild myself, slowly, mindfully.
You see, the most dangerous wars aren't fought outside. It is usually fought inside your head, and I have been in that battlefield quite a lot of times. But somewhere between ambition and exhaustion, I sort of started to lose the conversation with myself. And every day inside my mind, I felt like you are not doing enough. You need to do more. Everybody's moving faster than you. This was making it difficult for me day by day.
Life doesn't pause just because you're hurting. There were still school runs, groceries, homework, a lot of meals to cook, clients to respond. I was just fighting my pain, and it was not just my physical pain. I literally felt like I was carrying my entire life on my back. It felt extremely heavy. Just when I thought I had seen it all, life sent another test: autoimmune issue. My body had turned on itself. It was as if my inner chaos had found a physical form, because healing isn't a miracle moment. It is a thousand small gestures or small choices that you make every day to show up for yourself.
There was a time in my corporate career when everything was aligning. I was working on wonderful projects, I was working with brilliant minds, and somewhere along the line, I felt that that was the time that I was going to make it really big in my career.
Everything around me spiraled. My energy, my confidence, my career. The woman who powered through boardrooms couldn't lift a bucket of water at home. Some days I was angry, some days I was numb, and there were definitely certain days when I told myself, just survive this one. In the next videos, I'll definitely take you, through the entire journey as to how I healed, how I fought through pain and pressure, and how I found emotional liberation through all of it. This is definitely not a story of loss. It is a story of awakening and how awakened to my own self. In the upcoming videos, I'm definitely gonna talk at length as to how I worked on my physical recovery, the movement routines, the self talk rewiring, the mindset shift, and how I managed home and kids through it all.
The person I've had to fight with the most in my life wasn't a toxic boss, wasn't an unsupportive partner or a difficult situation. It was actually my own thoughts and my mind.
But even in that chaos, there was a tiny spark, a quiet little voice which was telling me there is something for you to learn here.